Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name's Dytech, CTO DVS, and today we got something brand new for you guys. Fresh back from a trip from Korea to visit our partner Suprema. We've got a vlog, so look out for that in the next couple of weeks. Super excited to show you some of the cool technology they got coming in the next year and what you can expect from them and how you can apply that to your customer base. But today, super excited to introduce brand new technology from one of our other premium partners, which is Pyronix. Now, many of you guys in the UK already know, understand and use Pyronix, but this is a brand new product in their range which goes into their new smart home offering. So they're not just doing alarms. So in the UK, Pyronix are a very thoroughbred company. They've been around for many years. Most of you guys know it. They make grade 2, grade 3 alarm systems. More recently, they've been tailoring a solution to a smarter home, so you can bring that technology into one offering, so your customer has one unified front end for their alarm, CCTV, doorbells, as we're going to show you in a minute, and some of the other cool stuff like the tablet that they also offer. So before we move forward, thank you to Toshiba for being our channel sponsor. I can't speak this morning, for being our channel sponsor. And please, before you move on, hit that like and subscribe button so you get notified of all our weekly content. So, without further ado, let's move on to this brand new product. Now, many of you have seen the videos of the EasyViz doorbell. So this is the EasyViz battery doorbell, the DB2 Pro, which we've introduced a couple of times on this channel. Fantastic selling unit, and does need the EasyViz app. And again, you can use their EasyViz products. Now, this is a little bit different because it's made by Pyronix, which is a Hikvision owned company, but it also works within their app with all of the other technologies to bring, like I said, a unified front end to your customer base. So without further ado, this is called the Home Control Doorbell Kit. So it does come as a kit. So I'm just going to show you that, and you can see the details on there. But I am going to show you what this looks like. The part code is doorbell/kit-SDC for those of you that want it, and they will be available via DVS. But it's brand new, and we wanted to get this over to you guys out on the channel so you see what it's all about. So the first thing you get in the box is this doorbell chime, so a wireless chime. And typically, I don't have a key on me. Look at that. Sticky labels. So it does come with an instruction leaflet in here. And this is the chime unit. It's wireless. It has a battery charger on it, and there's a cable in there. So you need to charge it via here. You can see nice and easy to fit. On the back, there's a battery slot. So we're going to put some batteries in there. It doesn't come with the batteries, but it takes 3 AA batteries. Simply put it in there, and then you can fit this wherever you want. You can actually move it around and fit it in the appropriate room. Say it is wireless, or you can plug it in to the using the USB cable for it to be permanently powered. On the top you have a chime button. So if I try to show you these, chime button, volume button, settings button. You can sort of see that there. Nice little unit, quite compact, and again you can move it around. It's wire free. Either plug it in to the USB port and a 5-volt charger, or just simply insert the batteries, which is what we're going to do. So I'm going to go and get some batteries. It doesn't come with them, like I said. The next part it comes with is a 32GB SD card. That goes into the doorbell. The great thing with this product is if you use the included SD card, and I love the fact that they give you this as a kit, so you get everything in one box, you don't need to pay, like some of the other brands out there, you have to pay a monthly or yearly subscription to retain the video footage in their cloud subscription, which is fantastic. This is free. Use the included SD card into the doorbell, and that will give you a subscription-free model. So it's saving you and your customer a lot of time and money, and the footage is stored locally on the device. Okay. The other part to this is the actual doorbell itself. So, the doorbell comes with some fixtures and fittings. The USB cable to charge the doorbell, instruction manual, more fixtures and fittings, different types, a security screwdriver, a little tab for it to be able to open the SD card slot, like an iPhone thing, and then the 5-volt charger. So you can either use this to charge the doorbell up. What you could do then is plug it in and keep the Chime powered in the, you know, while the doorbell's fitting. Up to you. Now this unit, I'm going to peel the tab off. So satisfying. There's a couple of little ones we have to peel off here. I don't have any nails, so I really struggle with that bit. There you go. So this is the unit. If I look at it compared to an iPhone 11 Pro, very compact in size, and against the EasyViz DV2, it's actually quite a bit smaller. Similar look, but quite a bit smaller. Very aesthetically pleasing. It has a security screw in the bottom that once you've fitted this unit to the wall, just screw that in to retain the unit. Included rain shield, so you fit this back plate to the wall, you fit that into there and screw the screw in. So it comes with a mounting plate, stroke rain sun shield all in one. And then you see you've got the push button there with the camera model, etc. And we will show you this working. We're going to add it to the Home Control 2 app and show you it working. We'll add it to the Wi-Fi, add it to the app and show you how good this product is. One interesting thing about this product, I'm just going to clean the lens because it's dirty. A couple of things to notice. You've got a USB flap there, so when you take the doorbell off, you can charge it through there, put the waterproof rubber flange back on once you fit the doorbell to make sure you retain the waterproof quality. And on the back you've got reset and power terminals under this rubber sort of covering. One interesting thing about this unit, now it does tell you this in the doorbell manual, it's quite good actually. It runs you through how to download the app, how to log it in, etc. What it actually does allow you to do is power it with AC 12 to 24 volt. On the back of this mounting plate, now this is cool. So whilst it's a battery model, the back plate you can see here has two, let me just move this round here to get a bit of light on it. You can see it has two terminals on there. You can actually take a pair of cables into here, terminate it into those captive nuts there, and an AC 12 to 24 volt. On the back of this unit, sorry, I got a bit of a cold I think, you can see two brass terminals. They make contact with those terminals there. So if you don't want to power this with a battery and you've got a cable already there and you want this permanently powered for convenience of the customer and for stability, power it with the 12 to 24 volt AC instead of using it as a battery model. Still charge it as a battery if you want, and that gives you the option to use it as a battery or a wired. Now how clever is that? The wireless Chime will still work either way because it's using the Wi-Fi effectively to communicate to it, but you have the option with this model, which is quite cool, to be wired or wireless. That's a nice little feature with this lovely little included bracket. So they've really thought about what works against all of the other doorbells in the market. How can they really improve the functionality, the look, the feel of it, and an all-in-one package. So I really applaud Pyronix for doing this. So I'm super excited to bring this to you guys as a hopefully an internet first. So nice little bracket, fit that in there. So we're going to fit this on our demo board here. We are going to use it as a battery powered device. I'm not going to power it permanently. I like to see how long the battery will last. I think like the EasyViz doorbell, you get around 270 days of optimum performance. That's like sort of the maximum. I'd imagine it sort of gives us a similar sort of 200 plus days on a fully charged device, depending on usage of course. If you're pressing it all day every day, that usage is going to decline. If you're logging into the app to view the camera, again that usage will decline. Okay, so give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to turn the camera off, fit this to our backboard, and then we're going to walk you through adding this to the app. I'm going to get some batteries for the Chime, adding it to the app using the Home Pro Control, Home Control 2, I mixed 2 different apps up there, and then we'll show you how easy it is to operate. Okay, stay tuned. I just remembered before I fit it, I didn't run through the features and functions of this doorbell. So some of the brief things, so Wi-Fi, so 670 milliamp hour battery, rechargeable. It's got a PIR with non-human filter detection, IP65 weatherproof detection, super important, especially in Britain where we're going to be fitting it outside. Two-way audio, full duplex, really important. 130-degree wide angle view, day-night vision, USB cables included, UK charger and quick start manual. The only thing it doesn't say on here is what resolution this camera is. I'm going to guess it's 2 or 3 megapixel. Yes, it doesn't say, but we'll quickly find out, won't we, guys, when we put this through the app. It doesn't tell you even in the manual, but I am going to guess it's a 2 or 3 megapixel camera. And I'm happy to be corrected, and we'll find out. The other thing you can do is, under this flap here, like I said, the power and reset are there. You just take a screwdriver and peel this back. You can see the SD card goes in there. So I'm going to insert the SD card in there, and you've got power reset and the on-off switch there. So when you're ready to install this, turn that to on and make sure the SD card is inserted. We'll do that with you guys now. Why not? This is a 32 gig SD card. You can, if you want, upgrade it to 128 gigabyte. This takes a maximum of 128 gig. So if you want your customer to have extended time, then please feel free to upgrade that at your own cost. The kit only comes with a 32. So we're simply going to put this SD card into here, and you can see it's in there ready to go. I'm going to turn this on in a minute once I've got the batteries for the Chime, and then we're going to add it to the app. So apologies, I should have gone through the features and functions before I stopped it the first time. Okay, so I've downloaded Home Control onto my iOS phone. We're going to open it now, so Home Control 2.0. I've already registered and logged in with my details. If you're a first-time user, just follow the simple registration process. Now, to add this doorbell, the big red plus key at the bottom, and we're going to add a video doorbell camera. Now, you can watch the video underneath, which shows you effectively what I'm about to show you, or you can just follow this little video I'm just about to make. So we're going to add a doorbell, so select doorbell at the top. Select the network you want to add it to. Now, it's super important that we only add it to a 2.4 gigahertz enabled network. If your router, if it fails to add, so when you do this initialization process to pair the camera to the app or to the account, if it fails to add, then please log into the router on site and just look for the 2.4 gigahertz setting and make sure it's enabled. Most routers are enabled by default, but some people choose to turn 2.4 gigahertz off. But just make sure it's enabled. So we're on the right network that we want to be on, and the password is already detected, and we're going to click continue. Now, the next part of this, we have to wake the doorbell up. It's a battery operated doorbell on battery, and I need to wake the doorbell up in preparation for this next step. How we add the camera to the account is by scanning the QR code on this app in front of the camera. Now, I need to wake the doorbell up in the first instance. So you've heard it. So the doorbell is now awake. I'm going to click continue, click confirm. Now I need to scan this QR code with the camera. So you heard it there, a little prompt. Click on, I heard the prompt. There was a little ding dong. So the camera read the QR code. So it's a simple fact of holding the QR code on the app in front of the doorbell camera, and it should try to add this smart doorbell now. Now this could take 30 to 60 seconds. Okay, so we've added the device. I've renamed it, which I'll show you how to do that shortly. Once you've added it, the device will be there. Click to view it. Now, you've got to be careful. Like, when I click to view it, the app will lose the audio. So I've got to be a bit careful on this. Click to do it. I'm going to go to settings first before I watch the video, because obviously I want to talk you through these settings. So under there, I can rename it whatever I want to. device information, it gives me the owner, IP address, device ID, time zone, signal strength. When it's asleep, you don't get the, because it's on battery, I need to wake it up by viewing it to get that signal strength, which I'll show you in a minute. Automation, you can set automation, so when location changes, schedule when device status changes. Ringer motion, and then run device select scene delay. There's all sorts of things you can do with it. More for the smart plugs, etc. But I'm sure you can link stuff when you've figured it out, guys. So simple to do. And again, you can add a scene as well. Basic functionality, time watermark enabled. Obviously you want the time and date on there, but again, you can turn it off if you feel it's necessary. Talk mode, default is one way. So hold the mic button to talk, and then once you release it, you will listen. You can change it to two-way talk, tap the mic button to talk. Up to you, depends on your user preference. Power management settings, says 98% battery left, power source is battery, not hardwired, and then the low battery threshold, and you can change that from 10 to 50%. Storage settings, you can format the SD card. Offline notification, I can enable that and the app will tell me when it is offline, and I can do share device. So from here I can share to other users. So type in the email of the user that's registered the app and it will share it to that user. So if I'm other users in the household that need to take that, have the doorbell added, all they need to do is download the app and then you share it to their email. Super simple. Or you can delete the device. Don't know why you do that. Now we're going to go back and click on the live view. It'll probably lose the audio, but I'm going to show you the quality. So if I Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that little video. I did say at the end of that little clip the audio would go. There's a bit of a weird issue when you open an app that's got audio in it on an iOS. When you do a screen recording, a native built-in recording, it cuts the audio off because it's using the audio from the app. But you've got the premise of it. I showed the recording, showed the notifications, and then the quality between standard and high definition. Very good quality, very wide angle, perfectly acceptable in any circumstance. It does have day and night viewing, like we said, and I'll try to show you that with the lights off in a minute, so you can see. Well, you saw how good it was in the day, and I'll do a nighttime one. The doorbell will go to sleep eventually, but again, it's to do with power savings, so that's fine. But when you do press the call button here, it will wake up. Like I said, I do have the PIR on, so it will notify me on the app if I choose notifications to be on. The other thing I want to show you is this chime. So I have fitted, like I said I would, I have fitted some batteries in the back. Now, on the top, it's got the volume button, so I can turn it loud or quiet. It's got the tone. Standard one would be fine. And then I've got a settings one, which is how I pair it to this doorbell. Now this is super simple to pair to this doorbell. The doorbell supports up to 8 of these units, so you can buy this as an individual unit. Currently it comes in the kit, but we'll be able to get this as an individual unit. The doorbell supports up to 8 of these, which means you can have more than one around the house. You can have them in various rooms, which will aid in allowing you to know there's someone at the door. So if you're not very tech savvy, and some of you want the app functionality, especially for when you're not at home, so you can tell the Amazon man where to leave the parcel, this doorbell will also ring this indoor chime unit. So to pair this to this, the process is super simple. Press that settings button for 2 seconds and you'll see it starts to flash red on there. Press the call button within 5 seconds ish. So press and hold that for 2 seconds. Press that within 2-3 seconds really. That will automatically pair that unit to that. That's as simple as it gets. No messing around. So now when I press this, you can see it also rings that chime unit, and then more are supported. So I'm just going to leave that by there. The next part of this is show you the app, how the doorbell will simply ring the app. So I'm going to quickly I'll show you that. So I'll just stop this video and then I'll get ready for that. Okay, so we've programmed the app. I've got the unit fitted here. I've got my phone. You can see that I just moved my hand in front of the unit and the motion detection has come up there. If you want to use the motion detection so you know somebody's present by the doorbell, of course, turn it on like I showed you with the PIR sensitivity. You can use, on iOS, they got the focus assist, so you can leave the notifications on, but then turn it off when you want to focus or when you're sleeping. So the iOS will take care of the notification delivery. You can see there, it lights up the blue little light there when someone walks in front of it, so you can see where the doorbell is. When I press the doorbell, I'll get a notification on the iOS. So you can hear the phone made a noise. I know it's difficult to hear over that. The phone made a noise, so it's now ringing. So I can answer this call. I won't show you my thing. It's now going to connect on the app. So as you can see there, you can see it's connected. So I can see who's there, and then I can even answer it. Hello, and I can do the two-way talk, etc. So if I want to do the two-way talk, hello, hello. Just going to get a lot of feedback through here now. But you've got, so I can turn that off. That's terrible. You can see mute, talk, hang up, accept. There's no door. Oh, I'm going to turn that off. So I've turned it off now. It's just going to keep feeding back. But it's super, super simple. Again, really simple. There's no door release or anything like that. It's simply an app. There's no ongoing subscription cost. So once you've purchased that, the app is free. Add it directly to the app, share it to your other home users, and you get that full usability of a video doorbell with PIR notification, you know, should you and when you want to use that. Super simple device, really cost effective, really slick design, and I'm really excited that they have launched this product, and I expect there to be a lot of interest in it and also quite a lot of development. Any questions, please drop them in the comments below or speak to one of your DVS sales rep. We haven't got any in stock as of today, but we are going to order them, so we will have them. If you do want to order one, let us know. We'll get them straight away, and we will hold some at DVS by next week. Other than that, take care. See you soon for another how-to video. Take it easy, folks.